Welcome back to USA Coins, your ultimate destination where coins aren't just currency, they're pure history and sometimes even gold mines in your pocket. Today's video will absolutely blow your mind. We're diving deep into a coin that might look humble at first glance, the 1962 one penny. That's right, a coin that could be sitting in your drawer, passed down from your grandparents, or buried deep in a forgotten jar. But what if I told you this tiny piece of metal has been auctioned for jaw-dropping prices as high as $585, $333? Sounds crazy. It's not. Because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the 1962 one penny is one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the world, and who knows, you might even have one hiding in plain sight. The historical backdrop: the year was 1962. The world was gripped by the Cold War. The Beatles were just beginning to rise. And in places like the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and a few other former British colonies, the penny was still a widely used denomination. The 1962 one penny coin was minted in multiple nations, but today we focus on two specific types that stand out in the collector's market: the British 1962 penny and the Australian 1962 penny. The British version features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, young and graceful, a symbol of the new Elizabethan era. The reverse depicts Britannia, the helmeted warrior woman seated beside a shield and trident, an iconic image of British strength and tradition. Meanwhile, the Australian 1962 penny features the crowned portrait of the Queen on the obverse, while the reverse boasts a proud bounding kangaroo, a symbol that screams Aussie identity. But how did these everyday coins become worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? The rarity and value explosion. Now, here's the twist. Most 1962 pennies are worth very little. We're talking face value, maybe a couple of dollars for circulated versions. But, and this is a big but, certain rare mint errors and special varieties have sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. Take this: in a 1962 penny with a rare misstrike, uncirculated condition, full luster, and a flawless finish, especially with a unique die error, can command prices of over $500,000 at high-profile auctions. That's no exaggeration. Imagine owning a coin that was minted incorrectly, maybe with a double die, a minting flaw, a misplaced letter, or struck on the wrong metal planchet. These anomalies are not just mistakes, they're golden tickets for collectors. Check your coin's rim, the detail on the Queen's portrait, and the spacing of the lettering. Even a tiny flaw or doubling can make the difference between pocket change and a life-changing treasure. Market value breakdown: let's talk numbers. The average circulated 1962 penny may only fetch 10 to 50 cents. But when we enter the realm of mint state grades, that is MS 63, MS 65, and beyond, values climb rapidly. An MS 65 British 1962 penny recently sold for over $4,000. An Australian 1962 penny with a rare die crack sold for nearly $12,000. And the superstar, a specimen-grade penny with an extraordinary die clash and full red luster, fetched an astounding $585,333 at auction. That's right, a single coin that someone probably once got in their lunch change. Authentication is everything. Before you get too excited and run to pawn your penny, you must authenticate your coin. Serious collectors and investors always go through professional grading services like PCGS, NGC, or ANAX. They'll verify your coin's legitimacy, grade its condition, and issue a certificate. That's the key to accessing the real value, because no buyer is paying $500,000 without proof. How to identify a valuable 1962 penny? So here are the features you should check right now if you have a 1962 one penny. Condition: is it shiny, sharp, and uncirculated? Check for MS or proof-like quality. Errors: look for misstrikes, off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, mint marks, especially for Australian pennies. Some rare versions were struck in Perth and can show distinct characteristics: edge and lettering. Any abnormalities like spaced or connected letters? Weight: a rare penny struck on the wrong metal will weigh differently. Use a digital scale. Little-known facts about the 1962 penny. Did you know, over 100 million 1962 British pennies were minted, but fewer than 10 known rare errors have ever surfaced. Some Australian 1962 pennies were struck using leftover pre-decimal dies with altered designs. Collectors are now racing to locate coins from old family collections as interest surges due to social media and auctions. How to sell if you hit the jackpot. If your penny checks all the boxes, here's what to do: get it professionally graded, list it with top auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, or even eBay for lower-tier finds. Join numismatic forums and connect with collectors who specialize in British and Commonwealth coins. Be patient. The right collector will pay top dollar if you present your coin professionally. Who would have thought that a 1962 one penny, a tiny coin from a world long gone, could be worth more than a Lamborghini, more than some houses, even more than many people make in a year? It just goes to show, history holds value, and value hides in history. So check your change jars. Look through your grandparents' old boxes. You never know, you might be sitting on a 1962 treasure worth $585,333. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because here at USA Coins, every coin has a story, and every story could make you rich. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and as always, happy hunting. Would you like a separate version for the Australian penny or a follow-up script about how to grade these coins yourself?